G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be jumping into a little bit of a fun team build that I've found with the TEQ Prime Battle Cell, who's recently got his EZA on global. He's really solid unit, especially for a free-to-play unit, and we're going to be taking him into the Wicked Bloodline FRIEZA stage. So you can see we've gone with the 170 lead with the Gamma 1. I think having two Gamma 1s on the team is just going to outweigh the extra boost of having the extra 30% for the 200% from the AGL cell and running two of them. Also didn't bring the support memory there, so are going to get some extra oomph on our units just for that, but yeah, got to juice them up a little bit, and it's not like that's not a readily available thing to use. So, starting straight off the bat with a super attack on Gamma 1 before he's had any chance to build up, that's jolly. Actually, could be pretty handy if we do take a bit of damage though, because we can get the int cell transformation into perfect, and we all know how absolutely busted he is when he does go into perfect. So I've bought the Int Medical Army, so another free-to-play unit into this one. Provides support to the Artificial Life Forms unit, which this team is full of. So definitely thought it'd be a handy idea to bring him in. When he's getting off these turns with these multiple supers, he's raising his defense up. He can definitely be a really, really useful unit. And then, yeah, Int Cell in the back end here is just once he transforms, he's an absolute demon. So definitely wasn't going to be leaving him out of the team here. Terrible rotation. Yeah, I guess we'll do something like this. I really want to get the two gammas on rotation together, is why I need to put him in slot 3. In terms of the cells, I've given my cell quite a few equips, so hopefully he's either able to get off multiple super attacks for us and get those dodges, and get that double defensive raise, or hopefully he fires off those dodges. So he is a unit that I think no super. Okay, not too bad. Hopefully FRIEZA doesn't drop a big old super attack on us in the back slot here. Otherwise that could be quite painful, because he does have his AoE. Give me one more. Nope. Okay, that was a pretty lucky turn. I didn't check out the stats there for the TEQ cell, just because that was so bad of a rotation, and that's where I would say that this team is definitely going to be a lot better than a team like the AGL cell team, because at least on this team you've got the gammas to carry the other rotation. You've got some slot 1 units there, a lot of support on the team. Whereas, yeah, AGL cell, you've got 2 of them, you end up with no slot 1 units. It's just so easy to get cooked with that team. We really do need a new perfect cell. Give us another defensive raise. Taking for that for double digits, and then actually handy to get my Gamma 1. Hopefully, did we have one hit at the end there to at least start to build him up a little bit? And it's a super. That's not ideal, because he's going to take that well, but you're not. Ouch. So, but in saying that, damage is still good, because yeah, we want to get that transformation off into perfect cell. So the int cell does share 3 links with the first form cell, and then this guy will share 4 as we get towards the latter end there. So when we get him transformed, or so close to getting the super, Cell is going to tank these normals for double digits, which is great. I should have had a look at his defense here, but we do have no support. So the next rotation we'll have one of the Gamma 1s on rotation, and that's going to help us bump up the numbers a little bit higher than they would have been now. But as you can see, comfortably tanking for double digits on that pre-super anyways, so gives us a little bit of faith moving forward. Can we get a crit? No. Super, jeez, okay. Slow and steady wins the race at this point, I guess. So what we can do is grab those. We're at full heal. I think it's, I'd have to double check, but I think he is a 4% HP heal when we are, oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. Because that's pre-super for you, 250. I don't think that will be enough to push us under that 40% HP threshold, I don't think. But at least our rotation's set from now on anyways. Nah, it wasn't enough. We're still above 50 here. So what we'll do is slide you into slot 1. That's going to get us a little bit of a heal off. Grab that with you. 3 across there. Oh, and I forgot to check the numbers. Wow, that's terrible by me. Apologies. This would have been a pretty good rotation, but I guess we're about to get the exact same stat boost when we do get the Metal Cooler on rotation next. What will be the sort of go-to thing here for you guys? Ooh, probably best that you are. Oh, Gamma 1 would have been the best unit to get supered, but that you just got, yeah, you just saw that Cell took that very, very well. So we get a 5.7 million attack stat here for Cell. Then we get an additional here as well, so that means we are also going to get that 4% HP, which will be a pretty significant amount. And type disadvantage, we are tanking those normal still. So pretty convincing so far. This FRIEZA stage is actually quite a good stage, I think, for just showcases, because while they can hit really, really hard, it's not sort of dire that you're just going to bite the board every time you do get actually supered. So we get the transformation with AGL Cell into perfect, so we'll now float him off to the other rotation. I'm not going to grab same type key spheres here, just because I would like to dwindle down our HP, as I was saying. And then if we could get the perfect Cell out, that would be perfect. The debate would then be to, should I be running him as the slot 1 rotation piece with the first film Cell, or whether I should be using the better linking partner in the AGL Cell at the back end here. It's sort of a bit of a tough one, a bit dicey. Cell probably the better slot 1 unit if you are able to get him a lot of key spheres. Damn, only one attack with Gamma 2, which definitely want more than that because we want to be building him up there. A lot of support on rotation for the AGL Cell, so would have thought he would have cooked a little bit more than that actually. 53k, still not enough to push us under that threshold, but as you can see here, the TEQ Cell up to 430k, so I definitely think that's a pretty solid number there for a free-to-play unit. Considering this is for the team that we are on, this is quite a realistic rotation, I would think. If we could just get a really good slot 1 Cell, like even if it was the fat Cell when he sort of not transforms, but he gets ready to explode, something like that as a slot 1 unit with just a ton of damage reduction would really, really help this team. But let's see what offensive numbers here. So we jump up to 6.55 with the TEQ Cell. If this does crit, we don't have much of a chance to crit, but we would have wiped the floor. Then we're getting that additional super. I haven't shown off his skill orbs yet, but my Cell is built towards additionals and dodge. He's only got the 5 crit from the sort of base 5 crit that TEQ units do get from the hidden potential. So there we go, there's the third form FRIEZA done and dusted. We'll keep soldiering on here. We've got the gammas built up, so pretty confident in, well, the Gamma 1's built up, so pretty confident in how much defensive firepower those guys are going to have. Would be interested if we did get supered right here. So this is what I was intrigued to see. So let's see what the damage done here is. 115k. Considering that's type disadvantage, pretty crazy. Very exciting that the Gamma 1 Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 as more of a defensive player, I do prefer Gamma 1, but pretty cool that they're going to be coming back on the anniversary banners in about 2 weeks' time, or 3 weeks' time for us. A lot of people, I assume a lot of people are like me and only managed to get the one initial copy, so being able to grab dupes for them is going to be huge. It's just any type of support unit that has its own defensive capabilities is just always going to be right up there in my terms of play style here. So we actually get the additional super with Gamma 2, so that's pretty handy. Building him up, we didn't get to build him up really early just because of the you know how one rotation can get locked behind the other just doing too much damage. So but that is what it is, as they say. My Gamma 1's only got the 5 crits, so I would be very impressed if he was doing... Oh, the double super turn here. That's interesting. I feel like you don't see that all too often. And we actually lose the 200k. Oh, we were on like 42% there. So you can see this turn we've got 5. That's so close. Let's see if we can survive here with that. I am going to grab some same type key spheres here just to give us a little bit of a buffer. So, oh, we are. Okay, we died. So there you go. Probably should have just chucked the AGL cell in there, but anyway, you got to see the offensive and defensive numbers for Cell in there. He's definitely going to be, you can see the team I beat it with last time, but yeah, TEQ Cell can definitely put out some decent numbers. You can see that's the build that I went with him there. So let me know your thoughts on the team build. Can get a bit wonky with rotations, but still, you can mix in some more movie heroes to make it a bit more fun as well. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the video, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one.